Hello America, I'm Chase Rayner, and today I have the privilege to argue the other side of gun control. Today there are over 300 million privately owned guns in the US. This fight for firearms is a long one, dating back to the colonial days. In December 1773, the Boston Tea Party took place. Shortly after, in 1774, Parliament passed the Coercive Acts. These particular provisions of the Coercive Acts were offensive to Americans, but it was a possibility that the British might deploy the army to enforce them that primed many colonists for armed resistance. The Patriots of Lancaster County in Pennsylvania resolved that in the event of Great Britain attempting to force unjust laws upon us by the strength of arms, our cause we leave to heaven and our rifles. A South Carolina newspaper essay reprinted in Virginia urged that any law that had to be enforced by the military was necessarily illegitimate. This act was proof enough that gun control is an act of taking away the ability to fight back against a tyrannical government. Our Constitution gives us the right to bear arms in the Second Amendment. Our third president, Thomas Jefferson, said this: "No man shall be debarred the use of arms." These provisions by our forefathers were meant for the protection against tyranny, foreign and domestic. The pro-gun control side commonly argues that without guns, there would be no crime. But statistics don't seem to agree with that. In 1996, Australia banned ownership of guns for the citizens. From 1996 to 2008, during the post-ban era, Australia saw a dramatic increase in the number of victims of violent crime, including assault at 49%, sexual assault at 36%, and kidnapping at 64%. In the first 5 years after the ban, the number of victims from robbery increased as much as 62%, before decreasing to post-ban levels by 2008. Recorded victims of homicide decreased from 354 in 1996 to 290 in 2008. We can assume that if the same ban was to happen in America, the crime rate most likely wouldn't decrease. The truth of the matter is this: we ban guns for civilians, but the underground, black market, and street dealers will always find a way to get guns. It is important to protect ourselves and our families. Guns do mortally wound and potentially kill. It is important to be mature with their use, following regulations set by our government and understanding the potential risks of having them. I'm Chase Rayner, and this is The Political Machine. Thank you for your attention, and remember, guns don't kill people. People kill people. Guns just make it a whole lot easier.